All right, we are live. Yes. 10:48 in New York right now, and we are live on Facebook and YouTube, live drawing with Nelly. I actually have to change the title header here, so I'm going to be a chill little stream here today. Happy Monday to everyone. Hope you all had a great weekend. Took a day off yesterday. Apologies to anyone who wanted to hang out, but you guys can get updates on the channel. Trying to be more active on Twitter, on our stream for Twitter, or our stream profile on Twitter, and that's at Nelly Inks. Excuse me. Okay, let's update these titles. So today's gonna be pretty chill. I might just start with a couple little sketches, little morning sketches, just off the top of the dome. Yes. Let's see. Let's update all these titles. And I might have mentioned it already before, but we are moving at the end of the month, and that's most likely going to affect our streaming schedule. So it is August 10th, which means, not really a lot of time. I am going to be away this weekend as well, so no stream, most likely Saturday or Sunday. Potentially back Monday, though. So no stream Saturday or Sunday this week. I'll try to be on every day till then. So let me just update the title. If you're listening now or in the future, make sure you drop a comment in the chat. We are live on YouTube and on Twitch, twitch.tv/NellyInks. Drawing on a Monday. I'll put sketching on a Monday. Boom. Okay, and I'm already pretty parched. I was like hella dehydrated yesterday, so we've got the stream up. Boom, bam, and alright. Let me put on some music, and I just need to step away for 2 seconds. Let me also check my audio now that we should be live and we should have audio. Okay, audio sounds good. If you guys are new to the channel, please hit the follow button. We are live on twitch.tv/NellyInks. And okay. What else do we have here? Okay. I'm going to close this window, keep this window up, and let's put our away screen on and some music. Oh. I got stuff falling out of my head. Okay, where's the music? There it is, iTunes. Alright, let me just grab some water. You guys stay hydrated, and we'll be back. All right. Okay. All right, so let's lower the volume a little bit and turn on our desk cam. Okay. So, 2 people watching, make sure you drop a comment in the chat. Let me know where you are at. Okay. All right, so we're just gonna get started here with, it's gonna work from imagination. What I recommend people to do is try to, when you're warming up in the morning, try to make some sketches from imagination, maybe 1 or 2 heads, 1 or 2 hands, and 1 or 2 feet. Really focus on, what's up, Jimmy Jam? Really focus on the outline of your drawing. And we're gonna use our nib pen. I might not be able to get rid of this shadow. Let's see, how's the shadow now? Still pretty heavy, but that's okay. It is what it is. Alright, so just gonna start with writing my name on the top right. Alright, well, that's pretty hard to see, so I'm gonna have to draw bigger than that. I can also just zoom in. Honey Lotus, oh my goodness. How are you? Thanks for joining. Honey Lotus is amazing, by the way, everybody. First one in the chat. Well, Jimmy Jam and Honey Lotus in the chat. Thanks for watching. Just warming up here. Early sketches, early morning sketches. I'm going to make a post, by the way, on Instagram today. I thought your artwork was amazing yesterday. It really made my day. I was kind of having a low-key, not a good day. Not the best day. But I'm doing well today. I think I was just like really hot. I was under the sun all day, and then just seeing your artwork was definitely something that was amazing. And I will post it on my Instagram later at Nelly Inks. Really appreciate it. Go follow Honey Lotus. We'll shout out your Twitter, I guess, on Instagram, unless there's another. If there's a channel you're trying to build up, let me know, and then we can totally share it on our social media. But I'm just gonna make these drawings bigger here. So we're just starting the morning off with some sketches. Maybe start with a head here. Really focusing on really focusing on the outline here. But yeah, let me know, Honey Lotus, if there's a particular social media platform that you prefer that we link to. There we go. And again, I don't know what this mark is supposed to be. I think it's just my camera lens that is a little messed up, but lenses cost so much. Okay. Twitter is just fine. Nice. Great. So, yeah, Honey Lotus made a great, amazing, some fan art. I mean, I can't even call, I don't, I'm so embarrassed to call it fan art, because it's original art, it's art in their style, but they made an amazing drawing of our character Lydia from our comic, The New Almighty Alma. I'm gonna make Lydia here actually. And it's been a minute since I've drawn Lydia actually, since we finished the last comic, so. Okay, and if we can remember what her eyes look like over here. Okay. How did your weekend go, honey? Your comic was so good. Really enjoyed it. Thank you. Yeah, I would love to send you a comic or something. Maybe I could gift you a sub if you use Twitter, because that was just so unexpected. That really made my day. Okay. But yeah, we're working on our new story. Um, it's going to be about 30 pages long, a little over 30 pages. I'm still working on, the hardest part about the comic is writing. And I'm an okay writer, but normally you should have the script and everything done when you are working on a comic. And I started a script and then I kind of just gave it up halfway through just because I really just wanted to get I just wanted to get the artwork done. I just wanted to get the comic done, and it was taking me long enough. So I think the story was better than the first Alma comic I made, but I think I can still improve on it. So this new comic, this new issue that I'm looking to put out, is going to have a better story, and it's going to include Lydia, so no worries about that. But I do want to get the script done before I even start drawing, pretty much. So, gonna work on that this week. But you might have not. Oh, can't wait to see it. Yes, it's pretty much heavily influenced by Hunter x Hunter. Okay. Let's get her nose ring in here. Okay. Are you streaming on Twitch, by the way? I think we follow you on Twitch, but I'm not sure if. Okay. I'm trying to remember what I did for her lips. Okay. No, I don't, but I'm hoping to start soon. Okay. Awesome. How long did you work on that drawing for, by the way? It looks so good. I love the camouflage. Okay. We can probably do this. Okay. So what I'm doing here, I haven't. I mean, it's 11 o'clock now in the morning, so I haven't. I think around an hour. Nice. That's pretty good. Um, I'm just warming up with some drawings from imagination. I haven't drawn anything today, so I'm trying to do more drawing from imagination to sort of discover my style. I think the best cartoonist, I'm going to draw Alma next to her here. Maybe I'll turn her head this way now for Alma. But um, yeah, I feel like if I improve my drawing from imagination, then the comics will just have a little more style and will also be probably I'll be faster at drawing those comics and I could focus a little more on the writing. Okay. So yeah, highly recommend drawing from imagination, maybe drawing a few hands and feet from imagination and then a few heads. Okay. 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 Let me know in the chat if you read any comics or anime or anything that you any comics that you read or like. This the new Alma comic that I'm working on is going to expand a little bit. It's going to be a bit of an origin story again, just to really lock it down, and it's going to expand on the specialists and the the virus and everything. But it's going to be a story that I want to build up from. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. I've also wanted to. I use a lot of references when I do make the comics, but for this new story, I really just want to try to make as much as I can from imagination and see how far I get there. A lot of times I'll either find reference like photo references online or I'll do some drawings from from life that I'll use. These are coming out okay though. This Lydia kind of came out funny though. Okay, I'm gonna do 2 more. Put this on this side. Okay, a couple more characters here. Let's do a straight. They look so nice. These, thank you. Now we can keep working on these. I'm going to maybe make a series of 3 heads. 2 more characters that didn't appear in the recent story, but will appear again, have appeared in the past. So what are you working on, Honey Lotus? Are you in school? Are you back in school now? What kind of work do you do when you're not making art? Let's start with the ear. And are you based in the States? You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. I'm gonna go over here with it. Hold on a second here. Hold on a second. What's happening here? Okay. Recently just been looking around for bird stuff. My birds just had babies, so I need to buy a bigger cage. Awesome. We just had, we live on the 4th floor. There's a tree out our window that just had a crow's nest, and so I mean they're long gone now, but at the start of this shutdown and shelter in place, we had crows, and it was awesome. Okay. What's happening here? No. Okay. Hold on, I'll be right back. Give me not even 5 minutes. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Also, let me know what kind of birds they are. I'm interested to know. I'm definitely been thinking about keeping pigeons or something, but I probably can't do that right now. Parakeets. Alright, I'll be right back. Hold on 1 second. And Okay, and are you in school right now? Or are you out of school? What are your plans for school? Or are you just working now? Boom. There you go. And we're back. Jimmy Jam with the gifted sub. Let's go. We're back. I don't know who Jimmy Jam is. Just a random supporter of the stream, maybe, potentially. There you go. That's the least that we could do. I wanted to send you a comic, but I wasn't really comfortable asking for addresses or anything, but we'll definitely try to get the next one printed soon. And now you have access to our emotes and all of that good stuff, so. There it is. Yes, that emote's looking good now. Yes. I really appreciate the fan art. That was awesome. I can't even call it fan art. I'm like, I don't have fans. There's no way. That's great. But yeah, let me know if you're where you're going with your own personal artwork. Um, I haven't drawn this character in a while, so. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. I actually have a niece who's going to school for animation. We did a little animation for Alma when we were in school, but it just takes so much work, and it was all handmade too, so that might have slowed things down. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. It's been a minute since I've drawn this character. I'm gonna try it again actually after this. I don't know if you've ever used a quill pen. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, this character appears in the original Almighty Alma, but it's been way too long. I can tell. I'm gonna make a self-portrait of myself without looking at the screen. Okay, I'll look real quick. Um, I've probably made the whole Almighty Alma story started 2018, 2019. I think 2019. 2019. I took a class. Am I gonna dox myself if I say this? Well, we all know I live in New York, but I took a class at SVA for comics, and it was amazing. This teacher, Carl Potts, who has done stuff for Marvel. Actually, I'm gonna just redo my drawing of Coda here. But we started with a 5-page comic, which I might have somewhere, but I did print it, but not professionally. But it was a great class to learn how to write a pitch and all this stuff. And then from that moment on, I I loved it, and I realized that's what I wanted to do. So 5-page story, learned how to write a script and a learned how to write a script and a pitch and everything. Then from there, I wrote another couple stories, and then I really locked down on the Almighty Alma story for my thesis, which was another 5 or 6 page story. Oops, called The Apothecary Alma, and that was set in the future. And then from there, I graduated and went on to writing the original Almighty Alma, which is the 17-page story. First time writing a full-length story like that. Here we go. This is the better drawing of Coda here. And let's give him some goatee action. And then from that, we went to the next 17-page story. So I guess 2009, summer 2019 to summer 2020, we've made. It's not bad actually. We've made two full-length stories and I guess. Oh, thank you. 2 full-length stories and 2 5-page stories. My style. I'm still working on it, but I appreciate it. Um, this is what happens when you go to art school. I never went to art school before, and then I somehow got accepted to art school with very little on my resume in the past. I actually went to school for music, but somehow got accepted to this school, and so the school was mostly traditional work, working from the model, which is great and definitely teaches you about proportions and just what makes a human, I guess, and how to shade and all this stuff, and helped me really find myself. But I realized that comics were really what I wanted to do. Um, so just drawing every day for 7 hours while I was in school helped out, gave me confidence to make my own stuff. Okay. this is this is definitely Coda. This is an imposter right here. And maybe we can. How many? We'll do maybe one more head. And we could just put them over here. I appreciate the kind words. Honestly, that's so nice. It just made me want to really finish and this new comic. But yeah, so the new comic is gonna still deal with Alma and Lydia and the specialists. But if you do read any comics, if you read Hunter x Hunter, I'm gonna base it a little bit off that. And it's gonna be more of a spy story. And it's gonna have Alma trying out for spy school. So similar to similar to Hunter and also similar to Naruto in the sense that there's like a school. There's gonna be sort of like a school story, but with spies and spy school. So we'll see. So the thing that I'll probably run into, the problem I'll run into is if I want to make it a story that, let's say I write it once a month, I come out with a story, or once every 2 months there's a new story. I need to be able to have an arc in mind, so that I don't just write this story and then I have to like try to figure out different things about the world. So the Hunter is awesome. It's also known as hiatus x hiatus because of the lengthy hiatuses. But hopefully they get back to it. Okay. I'm gonna give her short. Um, okay. How do we ban these people? Boom. Pardon me while I ban somebody. And ban, baby. Let's go. Ciao, ciao. Account created August 8th. You made an account 2 days ago. Okay, see you later. Okay. So yeah, not just writing a pitch and writing a script. You also have to have a story arc in mind, I think, if you're gonna make a comic that's gonna go on for a long time. There we go. Okay. Okay, just like I made a better drawing of Coda, I could probably do a better drawing of Maria here. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's already 45 minutes in. That's crazy. How does the time fly? One thing I realize with as I do more of these is that there's probably two or three really big things that I differentiate the characters with. One, the eyebrows. Two, the eyes. Not so much the nose. And then three, the lips. So maybe I'll have lips that are like codas, which are like this. I guess that's kind of small. Then another one that's like this. There's no dip. And what else would I do? Yeah, I guess like that pretty much. Those are the only two. And then with the eyes, either like this or like almas, which are like this with a small wrinkle underneath. And let's zoom in on that. We can't zoom in anymore. What else would I do? Sometimes I'll just do like that without the wrinkle underneath. I think that's more like Lydia. But she has even more mascara on top, like that. What else would we do? Maybe like this. The eyelashes are a little bit more that way. And then finally the eyebrows, which could be a million different ways, I suppose. If you want to give them squiggly eyebrows like that, be my guest. You can also do, there's also a wrinkle on the top of the eye that, you can decide how much you want to play that up. What else? I'll do maybe, if this is the bridge of the nose, then maybe I'll do something like this. Those are Alma's eyelashes. Lydia, if this is her nose, then I'll do something like this, where she has more hair on the end. Or just a flat, no details anywhere. But yeah, those three things: eyelashes, mouth shape, and the eyes, and of course the hair gives it the final character. But okay, let me finish this. We gotta raise our gotta update our count here too, by the way. Okay, so we have 3 faces done. Now let's move on to, or sorry, I have 5 faces done. Now we can move on to hands. And this, let's see. Let's do some of the more famous hands. All right. Okay. Okay. So I definitely have to work on my hands here. These hands are a little. I think they're fine. You should see some of the hands in the Hunter comic. He really doesn't put that much stress on the hands. So, aside from working from imagination, I recommend probably the most obvious one is just to copy as much as you can. So, whether you're a fan of a comic, hands are so hard. Yeah, take a look at some of the hands in Hunter x Hunter, because he really just doesn't really care, it seems like. He just makes, he really focuses more on the outline, so like a fist will look like this or something. So that can count as one hand. Or sometimes I'll even just do the whole alphabet. What do you call it? Sign language alphabet. So my name, what would it be? Like that. Like this. And then the thumb behind. And so you could even do that as a practice. But yeah, aside from working from imagination, you could again copy things, which is the more obvious thing. I mentioned that that I went to school for music at first, and so a lot of the most obvious way to improve at just you know playing music is to just cover a song. If you're playing on guitar, you'll find like tabs or chord charts for your favorite songs. The same thing works for art. So I used to do a lot of Dragon Ball Z drawings because that's just what I liked, and I wasn't thinking about improving or anything. It was just copying because I just loved the work. So, and, but if I had to teach how to make hands, I would just say start with the palm. Set your thumb. 1, 2, 3. Like that. 1, 2, 3. Like Stady, what's happening? Thanks for joining the chat. We've got our special guest Honey Lotus here with the amazing drawing of Lydia. Okay. All right, so here are quick 5 hands. McStady is my editor, co-editor in chief after me. Okay. All right, so those are 5 quick hands there. These hands are after the artist Dürer. Go check him out. Old German Renaissance artist. And let's make 5 feet. And with the feet are great because you can understand the perspective of a drawing by looking at the feet. So, perspective is really important to give your drawings weight and space. Okay, so this just sort of gives it. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. But this sort of just gives it a space, you know? It gives you a depth between the two legs. One artist that made me aware of the importance of um, feet in a drawing, I'm just going to flip this, is the artist of Blade of the Immortal. So every other panel in Blade of the Immortal is every other panel in Blade of the Immortal is pretty much a foot, and it just gives you. It doesn't just give you the perspective of the drawing, but it also gives you some detail that you won't really notice unless you're actually looking at the feet. So, what are they wearing? Where are they? What's around the feet? What's on the floor? It's just little details like that that are taken for granted, and they get used a lot in comics. Let's do Alma's feet. But the feet are really important because they're not just bare feet. They're going to be. I'm going to draw Alma from behind. Wearing very cool high heels. Not very high. Like that. Still not sure what I'm going to have Alma wear in this new comic, but stay tuned. So this is how I would normally do it if I don't have a reference in mind. These feet I did from after a Degas painting that I've been working on. Just as a copy. Going back to what I was saying earlier, to improve your drawing, draw from imagination to improve your style. Draw from life so you can get the truth about what things look like. And then that's the third one. And then we also went over making copies of drawings and paintings that you like. All right, so this is an example. Hey, there's a little perspective because these feet aren't on the same plane, but this is an idea of kind of a bad perspective, just kind of a flat drawing, where this one over here is got a little more weight, a little more going on. But I'm gonna just draw, let's see. Okay. Alright, let's see if I can do one of Degas' dancers from imagination. So this is the tutu. And let's do this. Voila. There she is. And it should be that easy, you know? Just if you are trying to improve your drawings from memory, just focus on the outline. Just focus on basic shapes. The tutu can be very simple. The feet can be very simple. You could always go back in there and and find some details or whatever. But if you start with the details first, you might realize that either your proportions are off or that you've kind of shot your wasted, or you spent most of your energy just on a single feature and not the overall sum of its parts. Let's see. How do I want her to? I think there's one where she's got a fan. I'm just kind of making it up as I go here. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna wrap this up here, actually. So we finished with that. Take a look at our other drawings here first. The faces came out better. The hands and feet are easy to do. You've got two of them. but there you have it. Quick sketches here. I think the Alma one and the Coda one came out the best. But we'll keep working. I'm gonna go back to writing our comic and really focusing on that, because I would love to get another comic out by the end of the month, even though I think the artwork itself might be a little sketchy if I do that. Definitely either this month, if not next month. I definitely want to have this comic done. So thanks to Honey Lotus, new Twitch subscriber. Thanks to Jimmy Jam Bojangles for gifting that sub and for following the channel. Thanks to McStady for watching. Nice early morning stream to warm up here, and we will get back to writing our comic. You guys can follow me on follow me on twitch.tv/NellyInks, tell a friend to tell a friend, and also follow me on Twitter at NellyInks. You can go over there and get moment-to-moment updates. I'm definitely trying to build the channel, so tell a friend to tell a friend about our Twitter channel at NellyInks. And that's it. We'll be back tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Probably with some more sort of just drawing from imagination. That's probably what we'll just stick with for now until I find a different project that I can work on. But I definitely want to finish this comic because Honey Lotus with the Lydia artwork just inspired me to get this done. I'm so happy people are reading the comic. If you haven't read the comic, you can go to NelsonANunez.com. Nelson A. Nunez, I'll type it in the chat. Look at the original Almighty Alma and the new Almighty Alma. 2 comics there for free. Go check it out. There's also lesson plans for art if you have, if you want to look at them, or any. It's mostly for kids, but you might find something interesting there too. So there's my link. Art lesson plans for you, family members, kids in your family, nieces or nephews, or you might learn something yourself. So check that out. check out my comics, and follow me on twitch.tv/NellyInks and on Twitter @NellyInks. Happy Monday. Have a good week. And join me tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern. We'll be back with more. All right. Appreciate you all. And be back later. Bless up.